for future on. Looks like their first map is going to be the Sanctum of Nepal. So it's going to be quite interesting. This map we saw quite a bit in the a couple weeks ago when we casted this tournament. But we'll see what these guys decide to bring to this. Preparing to attack, it'll be about 15 seconds, and then we'll start player intros. The blue team is going to be Hulzberk here, and the red team is the Lover Boys. So
the blue team is Lover Boys? No, am I wrong about that?
No, blue team is Hulzberk.
Okay, let me switch that then. Sorry, I got the overlay wrong.
Yep. Yeah, I made sure I went and checked myself.
Okay.
All right. So in this for this first match, we do have for Hulzberk, we have Grape as Roadhog, Colorone as Mercy, Bozo as Lucio, Dafter on May, Apple Juice on 76, and Carrot on Farah. And for Lover Boys, we have Buster on Zarya, Mudbutt on Lucio, Trev on Roadhog, Hattery on 76, and Till on Hanzo. Not actually sure what happened to their 6th.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate start. I think it actually happened in the last tournament we did as well, where there was an issue with the first game, or the first series as well, where a player wasn't there. But you can reconnect, and hopefully he will be back. Tough to start a tournament off down a player.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, there he is. He has just reconnected. It does look like Hulzberk was the first to take the point. Now we have a little bit of skirmishing at the front of this point here. We're going to see just a whole bunch of back and forth right now. We have Hulzberk trying to hold at the point, whereas Lover Boys is going to try and push in. We have a Hanzo ult going through the point, gets a couple people, but it's not quite clear yet whether it's going to be enough for them to be able to take this point.
It looks like they did well taking it there.
And we do have the point is going to be taken by Lover Boys. That May ult on the point did not do a whole lot because there just was no follow-up. Now we have Lover Boys pushing forward, trying to take control of this choke, even getting a good ult off there, even if it is just a zoning tool to keep the keep Hulzberk back.
A couple of ults on the Hulzberk side, and we'll see if they'll be able to use it to get in here.
And they're fighting directly on top of the point, which is never exactly advisable, but they're fighting right on top of it. It looks like Hulzberk is about to take the point back if they can ever clear out the Lover Boys from the point. And
trying to ult in, unable to though. Maybe now the soldier trying to get there.
Nice double res there. We do the Zarya ult. We'll see if there's a follow-up to this. It doesn't look like there's any follow-up. Well, actually, they did get pretty much a full wipe there. So, so Lover Boy's looking pretty good in this first matchup.
A decent comeback though from the Lover Boy squad, down a player to start it, right? So I mean, to overcome some difficulties at the start of a tournament, pretty good. We'll see if we continue it on.
Worth mentioning that Curly is the Mercy, Mercy for Lover Boys. So that was the character that they lost, and that is one of the worst ones to lose. Honestly.
Agreed.
We do have a May ult right at the choke. Does get a couple. It gets the Lucio and the Roadhog. Roadhog does not go down. Some nice healing there, but everyone ends up being back up, and looks like Lover Boys is going to hold this to 99%.
We'll see what the overtime brings. Desperately trying to get back his Hulzberk. As the overtime clock winding down here, will they get to touch the site? They do get there, so there will be a contest for it.
It looks like Farah actually stuck behind and started taking the point. A great revive there, getting 3 people up. And now they're fighting right on top of the point again. Looks like Hulzberk was able to retake the point. We'll see if they're going to be able to hold for the rest of this. I'm actually really surprised by that. That Farah snuck behind, got on the point, and did some serious work.
I think Hulzberk knows they're probably going to take this. As they did get it. They're going to go look for the holds here.
And once again, they're fighting right on top of the point, which is pretty unforgiving, honestly.
Yeah. And for the start of tournaments, we've watched some pretty lopsided games. This one looking to be a fantastic one. 99-99 possibility here. Oh, but that might be it.
We do have Loverboys taking the
point
back. A nice revive again, right on the point, getting a couple people. Ults going off all over the place, and they're just fighting on top of the floor. 90+%.
Crazy.
It looks like that's gonna probably be it.
Wow.
That was actually really close. Like, that was a pretty cool game right there. Good way to start off this tournament, eh?
Agreed. That was as far as game ones go, I don't think there's been many better than that.
Let's hope that this next one matches that. The next map is the Inner Sanctum on Nepal, and this one we had a body collection area at the bottom of the pit last week.
we were talking before about maybe getting some kind of counter where we see exactly how many bodies went down into that pit of despair. But I don't know, maybe we can just count it out. The pit. Oh yeah, the pit of despair. Here we go.
Looks like we have very similar comps. Once again, it looks like Daft Raptor switches over to Reaper.
Yeah.
Instead of, I believe it was. I'm not exactly sure what he was last game. Looks like an identical comp from Loverboys, though.
Is it? What about this specific part of the map here would cause for would be a cause for a change? Would it just be the fact that maybe you want characters that are able to come back up from that pit?
It's a little. So that's part of it. Part of it since you want characters that can actually kick people into the pit.
Yeah.
So Lucio's, Winston's are great here. Pharah actually is not bad as well. We do have a Carrot playing Pharah for Hulzberk, but a lot of this map does center around this pit and the threat of being knocked into it, and the ability to get back up. Grape over here is the Roadhog that is threatening to pull people from the point directly into the pit with that positioning.
And the Soldier all just waiting here.
Yeah. Also, the Reaper pick probably is trying to take advantage of this kind of back way onto the point, where he wants to do his Death Blossom directly onto the point without it, in kind of a sneaky manner, if you will. And we do have Hulzberk took the first point, got to about 33%. Now we have Loverboys retaking the point with the use of a few ults and is pushing forward. It does look like Loverboys by their movement, by their positioning here, is a slightly better team, but anything can happen with these King of the Hill maps. With a good kill streak, you can see just crazy things. We do have the Pharah getting behind once again, sneaking in, getting on the point, at least contesting and pulling a lot of Loverboys back. That's something that Hulzberk has actually done very well. A decent Pharah ult, not killing anyone, but dealing a lot of damage and backing them off of the point. We do have Hulzberk pushing forward, retaking the point. Both teams are at about 40%, so this is totally anyone's game at this point.
Alright, with round one going to Loverboys, we'll see if Hulzberk can force a third round. We'll see if it's in the
ult combo there. We did see Zarya's ult combined with Soldier's and Hanzo's ult. So all of that combined did absolute work for Loverboys.
My ultimate. I've got you.
And so far the pit hasn't claimed too many victims anyway. We'll see if that's the continuation here. As we do have some action on the site.
I don't think there's enough Lucios and Winstons for it to really claim a lot of victims. These Roadhog ults really could, though, if they come from the right direction. A Roadhog ult from this underneath corridor can knock so many people off.
Well, it's going to be maybe one last opportunity here for the Hulzberk team. Hulzberk team to get back in on it.
Oh, that Hanzo ult is actually really important there. It doesn't kill anybody, but it buys them a precious few seconds.
Yeah.
We have the Lucio up there trying to push them back. It isn't going to quite work out, and a nice revive, and we may have Hulzberk taking this back. We'll see what the ults turn out with, like.
Lucio trying to get out of the pit here, and he will make it up.
No, but now it's pretty much a team wipe here for Hulzberk, and I don't think there's any way they get back. We do have Lover Boys taking this first matchup, and they will be moving on.
Yeah, the way this tournament works, guys, is it is a single elimination, one map early on. That's what the play of the game is. A Mercy play of the game.
Yeah, it's going to be that 3-man